Do you struggle to create great content and can't afford a professional designer? Well, today I'm going to share with you my favorite tool. Hey there, welcome back. I'm Amanda Long and I'm excited that you're here. If you're all about using online marketing to find business success, you are in the right place. Today we're going to chat about Canva, which is one of my favorite tools and one of the first tools that I used in my business, aside from my website and social media, that I use to help grow my business. So what I love about Canva is it makes me feel like a professional designer even when I'm not, and it helped me get those little tiny things that needed to be done, like social media graphics, printable workouts, PDFs to download, all those things that I needed in the beginning when I couldn't pay somebody to help me. Canva was there to help me feel like a designer, create those things that I needed, and I was able to get my business off the ground. So that's what I'm looking to help you with today. So I'm going to go over 3 things today. We're going to talk about the brand kit, free stock photos, video, and music, and content creation. And if you stay with me until the end, I'm going to share 3 bonus tips that I love and use every day. So let's hop on over to Canva, and I'm going to show you first the brand kit. So this is my brand kit. Over here on the left on your home, you will have a menu item that says brand kit. And when you click on that, it's probably going to be empty. But this is where you can upload every version of your logo. This is actually a white version. So I always have white, black, and my full color logo. I add all my brand colors here, and I add my brand fonts. So if you have the paid Canva account, you can upload your brand fonts if they're not already in Canva. Note, please have a designer help you with your logo. Try not to do it. You can go it alone in Canva, but there is just something different that designers have an eye for, and it really makes your logo stand out. I've created many logos in Canva, but when I even took those logos and gave them to a designer, they just added this little touch that made it so much better. So now I want to talk to you a little bit about the free stock photos and videos. And I'm going to click over here and I'm going to click on photos in this menu. So I am in a design right now. This is a design I created. And if I click on photos, you have a list of all these photos. There's trending. You can search photos. I was searching for cabbage, obviously something for the farmer's market. You can search any term you need. Like if you wanted to search, I think I had habits in here. Oh, now it's not coming up. Peas, asparagus. Yeah. So you can type in habits and you can see images come up. So this is a much better option. Please don't go Googling photos over in Google. People monitor that all the time. And if you accidentally get somebody who's looking to make sure nobody uses their copyrighted photo, they're going to find it and they're going to send you a nasty email and say they want you to pay them these thousands of dollars, which, kind of sucks. So just want to make sure, pay for the Canva $12 a month. I pay for that. I also have Shutterstock, and I'll tell you, I find photos that are in Shutterstock over here in Canva as well. Shutterstock does have more images, like vector images, but you don't need to have that. Pay $12, get Canva, be able to upload your fonts, and be able to use a ton of photos. You can also, they also now have audio. So if you were doing a video, you can add, you can make a video in Canva, a slideshow, and you can add audio to it. So they have video clips that you can add in if you're doing a slideshow. There's a lot of cool things that they've got. But this is the best place to get your pieces without violating terms and without having to pay for a million different things. So if you're creating something in Adobe Illustrator or Photoshop, you always have to go find those elements and you have to purchase them. And, it just kind of becomes a longer task just to do small things. So that's why I love Canva, is because everything's in one place. If you pay $12, all of it's included. Elements, shapes, photos, frames, anything you can think of. So that is my go-to source for when I'm looking for photos and elements. Now, if you do want to like go find nicer images that you think other people aren't using, I love Creative Market and Etsy to find resources and elements that maybe not everybody else is using. So I want to talk a little bit about what I create in Canva. This is my content creation. Anything that has to do with social gets created in Canva because it's so much easier, it's quicker. There's no reason to pay a graphic designer to create something for social that you can create in Canva. It's all great quality. I've made slideshows, gift certificates, blog headers, website graphics. I've created stickers for the farmers market, any of my downloadable sheets, checklists, worksheets, infographics, ebooks. I've made email signatures for Outlook, event graphics, email banners. There's just so much you can do. Anything that has to be designed, you can create it in Canva. Now, things like logos, really professional looking infographics or designs that you want that polished, finished look for, you could mock it up in Canva and give it to a designer and say, this is what I want. It makes that process so much cheaper, easier and quicker as well. And then they add that design flair, something that's just more professional, especially if you're looking for apparel or merchandise as well. I do mock up everything in Canva because I can visually show somebody what I want and give them an idea, and it just makes that process working with them so much easier. So this is an example of print ad, and this went into a magazine. So you can see just the fun, cool stuff that you can make. Now for the bonuses. So the three things that I really, really love that I use all the time is are effects. So this image right here is actually my headshot with the background removed. So this did not used to be something in Canva that we could do, but we can do now. And I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to take this cute photo of my friend Brianna who runs our market. I'm going to click edit image and I'm going to do background remover. So while it's doing this, it's going to separate her from the background, figure it out. If it messes up or takes something off too, I mean, it's so accurate. I've not really had to do much editing afterwards, but if for whatever reason something got erased that you didn't want it to, you can click this little button here. And if you click over here, it restores that part of the image. I'm going to Control Z, so it takes that away. If it did bring something in too much, you can go in and you can remove it. But this looks pretty good. Like, I rarely have to do any of that. So I'm gonna mark done. And now she's just an image on her own. And the way I use it is for, especially for my event workshops, you can see I like to have my headshot on there, but I also like to make it look a lot prettier. So you can do that. And then the other thing that I really like, I'm gonna use this. So this is a text effect. So I'm going to click on the text, click effects, and there is a curved effect. Now it curves it like 100% or something like that. So we're going to go in and we're going to just adjust it. You can see this little adjustment tool here. I hope you can see it. My head might be in the way. Let's see if I can move myself. Maybe I did. So there's a little adjustment tool here. You can see that it adjusts the angle of my curve, and it looks cool. Like we haven't been able to do this in Canva for very long, and that was one of the things that I had asked for years. Give us curved text, because I had to always go over and take my designs from Canva, put them into Photoshop, and then add text and curve it. So I'm glad to have that now. And then my third favorite thing, so it is another text effect, and it is called neon. So it makes it neon, like I clicked on that and now it looks like neon lights. I just think it's cool. Some designs it doesn't look good on, but there's some places like this, I think it looks good when you have a dark background and then a bright colored font, and then it makes it stand out a little bit more and look sort of neat. So those are my favorite things, and hopefully you play around with some of those and start having a little fun in Canva, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys all knew how great Canva was. It's one of my favorite tools I've been using since day one in my business. We will have a link in the notes and comments below for you to try out Canva, and if you don't already have it, but if you do, let me know in the comments, like, what of these tips did you not know about, or did you not really think about until now that you're gonna go try because you saw here today. So if you have questions, please leave them in the comments and subscribe to our channel so you can get all the weekly videos as they come out. And I hope that you have a great day.